I want to talk to you about Consumer Warrior, and this legal podcast has been very successful in the last few years. And in today's conversation, I really want to dig a little deeper into what makes the show very successful, how the host is very charismatic, but also efficient in reaching out to clients, but also retaining them, and how the show has been around again so consistently for so many years. So why what's the secret to that flexibility? So if you think about Consumer Warrior, I want you to think about a YouTube channel, but also content production platform that provides strategies and tips for solving serious debt problems. Okay, so basically, what this platform does is to empower you with the knowledge and tools needed to navigate financial challenges independently. So that's really cool. So you are able to take the fear out of bankruptcy. If you have to file for bankruptcy, basically a consumer lawyer is trying to explain things to you. Okay, and you hear, for instance, the steps you must take before your bankruptcy case, common mistakes you must avoid, and what to expect at your bankruptcy court hearing. Okay. So the social proof is really important. I want you to look on the screen right now. Here is actually the types of comments that clients have seen about the Consumer Warrior in the last few years or months. Okay, the one thing I want to say is that if you think about Consumer Warrior, I want you to think about bankruptcy cases, but bankruptcy cases explained to you contextually. Okay, so you can make the steps that you really need to make and really get out of debt, or at least have it under control. One thing for sure, you have also the possibility to reach out to Consumer Warrior before you actually pay them to do stuff for you. You can also watch the YouTube channel. You have a lot of resources, some paid, some free. A lot of resources you can really avail yourself of and sort of control everything throughout the process, throughout the bankruptcy process. Okay, whether it is Chapter 7 or Chapter 11. So what's the offer here? If you think about Consumer Warrior, what kind of offer do you have? First of all, I want to talk to you about their legal services. Okay, the legal services that you have that come with this platform. So one thing I need to let you know is that you have the possibility to actually to give them a call. Okay, but in terms of services, you have a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. You have Chapter 13, bankruptcy. You have debt settlements, and you have credit counseling. By the way, sorry, I said a little earlier, Chapter 11. It's rather Chapter 13. So when you think about the Chapter 7 bankruptcy, basically the services you get through this platform include complete guidance from filings to discharge. Okay, so you can eliminate your unsecured debts and get a fresh start. So that's for Chapter 7. You also have Chapter 13, bankruptcy. So you can reorganize your debt under the protection of the court. And what Consumer Warrior team will do is that they'll help you create a repayment plan that works for you. You also have a debt settlements and credit counseling. So debt settlements the process allows you to negotiate your debt down to manageable amounts. And so the team here will work directly with creditors to secure the best possible terms. You also have a credit counseling. So you can get back on track with personalized credit counseling. And so the Consumer Warrior team offers a strategy to manage your debt and improve your financial health. Okay. And again, everything is done in a streamlined manner. Everything is done and I wouldn't say automatic, but it's more streamlined. It's more efficient. Okay. So the Consumer Warrior team will kind of help you out. So you can see that when it comes to Consumer Warrior, the YouTube channel is not just the only platform where they're actually trying to monetize things. I'll speak about monetization very soon, but you have to really look at as a media brand. Okay, look at Consumer Warrior as a media brand, not just as a YouTube channel. So what makes Consumer Warrior, the podcast, the YouTube channel, very successful is that the host actually has the host. By the way, I should have started with that point. The host is John Skiba. Okay, John Skiba, very talented, very dedicated, very I mean knowledgeable in certain fields, especially when it comes to debt. Okay, debt discharge. So the first way John Skiba from the Consumer Warrior team makes money through his media brain is one-on-one lawsuit coaching with John. Okay, so if you need some additional help, you can get on one-on-one coaching with the Consumer Warrior John Skiba, and this includes 3 1-hour coaching sessions and access to the entire Consumer Warrior library. So this will set you back $997. So that's just a little shot of $1,000. Okay, so John Skiba, but also access to the entire Consumer Warrior library. Another way that the team makes money is through the Consumer Warrior University. So this is actually a bundle. Okay, so here what happens here is that you have access to the entire Consumer Warrior library of videos, tutorials, templates, forms, and instant access to the Consumer Warrior online forums and community. Okay, so and this will set you back $47 per month. So this is not a one-time thing. This is an ongoing cost. You also have a course about drafting an answer in a debt collection lawsuit, and this is actually a course that allows you to have a step-by-step to learn the step-by-step you need to draft an answer in a debt collection lawsuit. And this is also a one-time fee of $127. You also have another course called the Winning Your Debt Collection Lawsuit by Compelling a Private Arbitration. Okay, this is a course that will set you back again $127, so you can ask the court to compel private arbitration. So this is actually a good and powerful tool to get your debt collection lawsuit dismissed. Okay. Another way John Skiba and the entire Consumer Warrior team makes money actually is through courses such as how to draft a response to a motion for a summary judgment. Here, for $95, you can learn how to draft a response with proven strategies for defeating summary judgment in debt collection lawsuits. So what happens here is that you have access to this course, but you also have access to John Skiba himself. Okay, you also have a course about. Well, this is not a course. This is more a bundle. So a bundle about how to defend a debt collection lawsuit from beginning to end. And this will actually set you back $397. You can save nearly 30% off the regular price of all 6 courses if you get this bundle. You also have another course called How to Prepare and Defend Yourself at a Debt Collection Trial. So you can see that John Skiba is allowing you to get a lot of stuff done DIY style. Okay, you have to pay for it a little bit. So when it comes to how to prepare yourself and how to prepare and defend yourself at a debt collection trial, you have a course that shows you the procedure and strategy to defending yourself in a debt collection trial, and this will set you back $127. You also have a course about how to take the deposition. This is actually the silver bullet to winning your debt collection case, and this is not $127. This is actually $95. So basically, depositions are advanced level consumer warrior tactics. Okay, and so you can learn through step-by-step instructions how to schedule a deposition, take a deposition, and use the deposition to win your own debt collection lawsuit. So this is actually an investment in your own debt management process. And the course is actually $95. So it's not $127. This one it is $95. So you can go to johnskiba.com and really pay for it there. You also have another course, how to win your debt collection lawsuits through written discovery. So you can see that, again, I think I've said this before, but I wanted to insist on the fact that if you have a successful legal podcast, you have several ways of monetizing it. You can rely on advertising, sponsorships, affiliate marketing, merch, but also providing digital assets such as courses. And that's what John Skiba is really doing pretty well here. So when you think about this course, how to basically win your debt collection lawsuits through written discovery, this course will set you back $95. So you can learn how to use the powerful tool of written discovery request to force junk debt buyers to either turn over their documents or dismiss the case. Another course is how to eliminate a default judgment. So default judgments can be set aside for several reasons. So learn if your case is eligible and how to draft the motion to vacate. And this will set you back $95. You also have the Consumer Warrior University. So this is actually a more of a, not university, Consumer Warrior community. So this is more of an ongoing cost. So there is a community where that you can join and you can start actually asking questions. You can start navigating the whole process that the whole issues that others have faced in the past, and actually get some kind of community-wide support. Here you have tips, strategies, and how-to community on dealing debt collection lawsuits. Okay, you're dealing with debt collection lawsuits, bankruptcy, wage garnishment, and more. So this is really good, and this community is moderated by John Skiba himself. So you have to pay $10 a month to actually join that community. You also have a Consumer Warrior Power Pack. So this is actually a bundle that you can actually access, and this will set you back $149. And you have two of the team's most powerful and popular courses bundled together at a reduced price. Another course that allows John Skiba to monetize his knowledge is the Consumer Warrior Debt Defense Core Bundle. So this is the bundle. So you have 5 power-backed online tutorials that will provide you with the information necessary to fight back against the junk debt buyers, like Midland Funding, LVNV Funding, Unifund, Cavalry SPV, Portfolio Recovery Associates, and many more. And this will set you back. This model will cost you $249. You also have a course about how to draft the initial disclosure statement, and this is Arizona specific. So this is $95. Here you have a step-by-step set of instructions on how to draft a vitally important initial disclosure statement in both Justice and Superior Court, Arizona only, $95. And if you have a course also on how to really fight if you've been sued by American Express, this actually will give you proven tips and strategies for settling debts with American Express. This is actually will set you back $95. If you've been sued by Capital One, basically, Consumer Warrior team can also help you through a course for $95. And there's another course also when it comes to bankruptcy in general. So, of course, nobody wants to file for bankruptcy, but sometimes it is necessary. So what happens here is that for $95, this course will give you the pros and cons of will teach you the pros and cons of a bankruptcy filing to help determine if it is a good option for you and your family, especially this year. So the cost is $95. You also have proven strategies for settling debts without filing for bankruptcy. And this course will set you back $95, okay? So you don't have to file for bankruptcy. You can settle your debt with proven strategies that John Skiba will teach you. You also have another course about how to become debt-free through debt settlements or bankruptcy. Here you have a bundle, so you're able to pay $149. So this is really cool. You also have another course where another course about co-signers. You have proven strategies for settling debts without filing for bankruptcy. So this is a course that will set you back $95. So you can you also have a buyer litigation flowcharts. So here for $9.99, you have a general flowcharts on progress of typical debt buyer debt collection lawsuits. Okay, so you can see this on the screen here. This is actually this is the template. Sorry, the template for general pleading. Yeah, that's what I meant. So it's not the junk debt buyer litigation flowcharts, but that flowchart you get it after paying $9.99. But here you have a template. Okay, the template will set you back $4.99. So this is a pleading form template for use in drafting legal proceedings and debt collection lawsuits. So if you want to hop on a phone call with John Skiba, the man himself, this is also possible. Okay, you can see on the screen his number, his direct number, 480-400-0896. Okay, totally possible. The guy is very accessible. He's knowledgeable. Of course, this will cost you $200. So if you get on a call with him, this will set you back $200. So, but again, it could be really worth it if you have those questions that are critical to your financial profile. For instance, it might make sense to hop on a call with John Skiba. Okay, so think about it. Depending on how big your debt is, or how quick you want to file for bankruptcy, or you want to settle the debt. So, the knowledge that John has and the years and years and years of experience he has can really save you big time. So you can see that Consumer Warrior doesn't do a lot of, I would say, a lot of like merch, a lot of, I would say, affiliate marketing or sponsorship. They do a lot more through courses. They do a lot more through ad revenue. They do a lot more through special consulting engagement. They do a lot more through a one-on-one coaching, that coaching, if you will. Okay, which is pretty different. Pretty different because there are some legal podcasters out there that actually have embraced the whole podcast, the whole merch, the whole, like, if you take a podcaster / attorney such as a CLR with Bruce Rivers, CLR Bruce Rivers. Bruce Rivers has actually built an entire empire around merch, for instance. I have actually reviewed CLR Bruce Rivers in another show, so you might want to really go and watch that show. So as a coda to this conversation, I spoke to you about Consumer Warrior, and this is a legal success story and a legal podcast success story. I give you the overview, the social proof, the offer, the monetization, and now the coda. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.